How's it going, everyone? Welcome to Genshin Impact. We're playing the new story quest, or one of the new story quests, called Transient Dreams, Imperatrix, Umbrosa Chapter Arc 2, which is basically the second act of Raiden Shogun's story. And basically, we're just going to be playing through it, and then I'll try to do the part 2 of this with Yae Miko. Either tomorrow or the day after, depending. I'm currently recording this like 11:44 p.m. at night, so there's that. Hello, Catherine.
Recently, the Adventurers Guild has received an unusual commission, and after careful consideration, we
Let me
believe
guess,
that
I'm the most suitable for the job. Yep, as per usual.
Indeed, as ever.
Of course it is.
Spare the pleasantries then. May I ask if you two are available to help?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Well, let me go over it briefly. Our client for this job is the Yashiro
The
Commission.
Yashiro Commission.
Apparently, Rift Hounds are attacking the roots of the sacred Sakura nearby Mount
Oh,
Yoga.
I hate Rift Hounds. Why does that be Rift Hounds? I absolutely hate them.
Yes. We are not sure where exactly these creatures come from. But this time,
Guess what?
they are
They're from the
attacking in
Rift.
alarming numbers with great aggression and a clear
They
target.
are from the Rift.
The sacred Sakura is of tremendous importance to Inazuma. I trust you are aware of this already?
I believe I understand.
Good. Then you can see that this case is very urgent indeed.
It looks to be so.
Yes, and they are already taking action of their own. However, given that the sacred Sakura's root system is vast and complex, and faced with the unpredictability and scale of the Rift Hound's attacks, they are finding it difficult to defend against them. Their main priority is to protect the
Useless
civilian
ass Yashiro
population,
Commission.
so they are actively looking to cooperate with all other available forces to eliminate the monsters. The Adventurers Guild is one of the key parties assisting the Tenryou Commission with their work. But so far, the combined efforts to combat the Rift Hounds has failed to substantially ameliorate the situation.
I'll send those pooches packing.
You have our deepest gratitude. Your confident response puts me far more at ease. I will mark on your
I'm
map
pretty
the
sure
areas
Catherine's a
where Rift
robot.
Hound appearances have been recently reported.
I just had that feeling.
I hope you won't encounter too much trouble overcoming them.
I won't.
Relax. We'll be back before you can say Ad Astra Abyssos.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the Sakura tree, right? Okay. Shut up, dude. Okay, let's teleport to the sacred Sakura tree. Okay, so we're gonna.
The sacred Sakura safe was Kazari's greatest wish, and now these mangy mutts are trying to destroy
Who the frick is Kazari?
him a lesson.
I have no clue who's Kazari. Am I missing something? Okay, so we're gonna go fight some Rift Hounds. There's two new characters that are playable though. There's Yae Miko, which we all know is coming, but then we have Kamisato Ayato, which is, well, obviously Lady Kamisato's older brother and leader of the Kamisato whoever commission it is.
The sacred Sakura! Stop them!
I got this shit. Let's go. I actually don't like fighting against Rift Hounds because they're like one of the hardest things to fight. They move a lot, so it's kind of a bit hard to fight them. But at the same time, yeah, it's relatively easy. And it's that hard. I mean, like these ones are normal. The big ones are what really piss me off because they teleport a lot. These ones still get stunned at least. You see, this big one's gonna be really annoying because he moves a lot. So to hit him, it's gonna be a pain in the ass, which I really don't want to do. Also, he takes no damage. Goddamn. Okay, I'm just gonna cut to where we actually beat this thing. There's a million of these motherfuckers. It ain't stopping. Oh, we're in a pickle here.
Torn to oblivion!
Holy shit, Aiden? Thank you.
Shogun? Wait, no. Could also be A.
It's daytime, so it's probably Shogun.
Oh, it's you two.
I don't know.
It has been a long time. We have not seen each other since the resolution of the Tenryou Commission crisis.
Okay, sounds more like A. too, right?
I don't know.
You sure made short work of them. That was amazing.
What are you doing here?
I'm making early preparations for what is to come.
Is something
The
bad
last
gonna
time we
happen?
took a walk around Inazuma together, I witnessed the way the world is today. I was finally able to comprehend some things that I had never understood in the past. Since then, every time I encounter an obstacle in my thinking, I find myself having the urge to spend some time in the outside world.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense. You must get super bored being stuck in there all the time.
Probably.
Might I remind you that I am not here to amuse myself.
I'm sorry. Well, damn, I didn't see what it was.
I have observed a number of changes in the external world from the plane of Euthymia. The most serious of these being the attack on the sacred Sakura by numerous rift hounds.
But why
I
though?
considered this matter worthy of my attention, so I pursued them, and they led me here, where I happened to run into you.
The commissions and adventurers can deal with the monsters.
If the Shogun rather than I were to discover them, yes, perhaps she would have left the situation alone.
Why? Because she's just a puppet?
No, because she's probably
Precisely.
programmed to do so.
According to the rules I designed for her, matters of this nature are to be delegated to the Tri-Commission. But rift hounds attacking the sacred Sakura. It brings back bad memories of that terrible
Honestly, man, I don't think we're gonna go to Sumeru until next year, so we got a lot of time
Yes.
to spend in Zuma.
500 years ago, a great
I'm sorry, how
catastrophe
old are you?
befell Inazuma. Everything was engulfed in a pitch-black fog, and monsters ravaged the land. Countless lives were lost, and this homeland that the people had worked so hard to build barely escaped being obliterated entirely.
Jesus.
The monsters committed many atrocities on Inazuman soil,
I know you want to think about it.
and the rift hounds were always their advance guard. Their duty was to tear open a passage through space with their claws and teeth, and then call in even more powerful beasts.
Wait a minute. 500 years ago is when the whole accident with her sister happened. I didn't even think about that. 500 years ago. Kianaria, or whatever it's called. I really don't know the pronounce that.
So you've heard of it too.
My sister leads
That's
those.
an episode of history that I am loath to recall. Maybe to you, it seems like my response to these creatures
I knew
was
they
an
were like
excessive one.
connected to the
But
abyss
an
somehow.
excess of caution is not unwarranted
They
in
seemed
this
like they were
case.
connected to the abyss.
Guess you can't argue with that.
Since we are both here for the same reason, let us work together.
No mind.
From the traces they've left in the surrounding area, there should be many more monsters nearby. All of them.
This
must
seems
be
very
eliminated.
tedious. Let's go.
My mom feels so safe when we're in Ace Company. Having someone uber powerful on your team kinda makes you feel invincible.
I mean, I do use her a lot on my team, so.
Oh yeah. After we've dealt with the monsters, we should ask her to tell us more about Conria.
Kanria, there we go. That's how you pronounce it.
Color. It's similar to the color when the sacred Sakura takes
Oh wait,
damage.
wrong way.
Let's follow it.
Did we
Should be
not
this way.
cleanse the Sakura tree, or was it something else? Was it something else entirely? Because I really cannot remember. Okay. I'm looking at it. We just followed the path. Okay, I thought we actually like this scan or something. I've been playing way too much Ghost of Tsushima. I literally like gotta scan every single damn footstep. Like this is kind of once and then you just follow the trail. This one you just follow the trail, so makes sense. Where am I going? Where are we going? I don't know. I'm lost. There's no trail here. Mint. I love mint. Oh, there's some over there. Okay, this is a quiet journey. Do you know this place looks oddly familiar? This looks really familiar. I don't know where I remember it from though.
We are lucky. The damage is not too serious. The Yashiro Commission will be able to nurse the root system back to health.
Okay. Sounds good.
This stuff that's flowing out, is it sap or something?
You know, you would think it's sap when it comes out the tree.
Huh?
I found. Was that evaporation? Who the hell?
What's this?
Is someone injured?
Could they be dead people? It wouldn't be the
I've
first
seen
time
ghosts
we've
way
seen
too many
ghosts on our
times.
journey. But why would they appear here?
Let's search the area. Perhaps we will find out.
Okay. She has a tattoo of the electron on her neck. I never realized that till now.
I can't go on like this. Not when the other troops are counting on me.
I'm so confused. Kitamura.
What happened here? Could you tell us?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I
Wait,
don't know.
well, you still can. The monsters will be back. And once you're in their sights, I'm telling you, there's no escaping them.
I don't know what's happening.
We will defend Inazuma until our dying breath.
What monsters?
You don't know?
Oh, this is from 500 years ago.
Inazuma is engulfed in darkness. Beasts and horrifying monsters are everywhere. They're merciless, ferocious, and they will devour everything in their path.
Yeah, this is from 500 years ago.
Every
It was not
last
recent.
trace of humanity's existence, I tell you. They'll devour it all.
But look, none of that seems to be going on around here.
Not right now, but they'll be back. Look, get out of here. Now! There's no time left.
Damn, it was not that serious.
The almighty Shogun is gone. So is Kitsune Saigu. There is
Who?
no
Who?
one left to rely on but ourselves. I don't know how long we can hold out for. But if we abandon our hope, then we've got
The
nothing
frick is
left at all.
Kitsune Saigu? Is that one of A's friends from 500 years from 500 years ago?
It's the Shogun?
Of course.
You're back. Please, we beg you. You have to help us. You have to save Inazuma. Only the glow of your supreme lightning can dispel this terrible darkness. Please, or the whole of Inazuma will be reduced to a hunting ground.
Imagine this is like not ghosts of actually them talking to him 500 years ago.
The war you speak of is over.
Over? But what do you mean? Shogun.
Look around you. The grass grows green and lush, and a soft breeze blows. This is Inazuma at peace, as you will no doubt remember. There are no monsters, nor is there anything else here that could threaten your life.
What? But how? Just moments ago they were
Yes, I'm not sure if this is like them talking to some of them of the past or like the ghosts. I don't know.
Hey, calm down. Everything's fine now.
Huh. I think I understand. Almighty Shogun, you saved Inazuma.
That was 500 years ago, my guy.
Yes, we were right to place our trust in the Almighty Shogun. As long as the Shogun is with us, Inazuma will last for an eternity. Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, thank you.
I am so confused.
What's wrong with
I don't know what's going on here. Is he disappearing? Can't speak either.
He's gone.
Paimon can't even begin to understand what that was
It's
all
really
about.
not that hard to comprehend.
Now, Paimon feels all sad and hopeless.
If I am not mistaken, what we just saw was a samurai's memory that was buried in the land. The sacred sakura can absorb and purify the filth in the ley lines.
Uh-huh.
After the Rift Hounds attacked, some of this filth leaked out through the cracks in the trunk and formed a physical entity. An entity formed with strong filth would be highly aggressive. But when purified, it presents in the form of a memory. Purified filth quickly
Okay, so it is a memory from the past that we can interact with, which is kind of weird.
In other words, it cannot exist for too long.
I see.
So the memories of the ones that died are all appearing at this moment?
Probably.
Yes. That soldier was one of the many thousands who made the ultimate sacrifice. What
Oh, so I was right. This was from 500 years ago.
was precisely the disaster that happened in Inazuma 500 years
I don't
ago.
care about the Shogun. I want to know about Kitsune Saigo.
Yes. Inazuma was facing many great crises at that time. Some were local in origin,
Uh-huh.
while others came from the now fallen kingdom of Kanria.
Who led
Disaster in
Kanria
Inazuma caused me great
before
concern.
our sister?
I felt that I had to step
Who
in before
did
it was
that?
too late. Otherwise, it would spread to all of
Because
Tibet.
whoever it was, they were pure evil.
Kitsune Saiku
Uh-huh.
reassured me that I had nothing to worry about. She would shoulder the responsibility of protecting Inazuma and mobilize all forces at her disposal to combat the threat.
She's...
Tell that, although neither of us acknowledged it, we both knew that the road ahead would likely end in tragedy.
Oh, she's going, isn't she?
Inazuma was attacked at the same time as when the disaster happened in Kanria?
Indeed. Countless monsters suddenly appeared throughout all of Inazuma. In the end, Kitsune Saigu sacrificed her life.
Damn, I forgot all of A's friends are dead, by the way.
To see her one last time.
Literally all her friends are dead.
I would like to believe that she kept her promise
Except for Yaemiku.
until the very last. But even then, Inazuma was left more devastated than we could have ever imagined. Those terrible tragedies left great wounds that are still felt to this day, both on the land itself and in my heart.
Oh my god, she has a tattoo of the electro thing on her neck. It's cool. Is this lost at yeah, whatever.
For the longest
As I said,
time,
it's like 12 a.m. and I'm here recording videos, so I'm not all of it.
loss. All my martial might was in vain. Though I could conquer Tatarigami and vanquish monsters, I was helpless against the ravages of time, powerless to keep the ones I cherished alive. But after my clash with human ambition, I thought long and hard. Now I realize I cannot fixate on the past forever.
So you're no longer stuck in the past.
When I traveled around Inazuma with you, I caught a glimpse of how the nation has progressed over the centuries. A glimpse of human potential. Everything far exceeded my expectations. Moving forward inevitably invites further loss, but also new encounters.
That is true.
Just think of that soldier. Despite all the losses he had experienced, he still chose to keep fighting.
And man's literally was scattered around his dead comrades. I was like, nah,
All
bro,
those who
I'ma fight.
sacrificed themselves back then gave their lives fighting for a future. But perhaps the future they were hoping for is not the eternity that I once strove for.
Absolutely. One word
As
answer.
God, it is high time I honored their wishes. Warriors of the past, who spilled your blood on this land, your noble souls now
Was this a
rest
goddamn
in
prayer?
peace. I will never forget you, and all that you did for Inazuma.
He's taking all this pretty hard.
I mean, it is a hard time.
Come on, let's keep investigating the damage to the sacred Sakura.
Okay. I'm curious to see where this, takes us. Continue the pursuit. Alright, we follow more trails of blood. Or sap. Whatever the tree excretes, then that's where we're flying.
There are a load of rift hounds here.
More rift hounds, god damn it.
Leave them to me.
Inazuma tries to turn up. I already have A as a, thing, so. Wait, why am I only able to use one character? What?
There is no escape.
Why am I only able to use one of my characters? I don't. So what's the rest of my characters like? Like me, I don't like playing one character, I don't think one character is not my style.
Illusion shattered.
Into oblivion.
There is no escape.
Yeah, she's about to die, by the way. There you go. Jesus.
Something seems wrong with A.
She's, are you feeling okay?
Why would you ask that?
You seem
Well,
not well.
usually you'd pull out your sword
You are unduly concerned. I'm simply conserving my energy. Although I
Mm,
have some understanding of the situation already,
okay.
it could take an unexpected turn at any time. I must be prepared for anything. If there are more formidable monsters lying in
You
wait
know,
in
the
this
fact that
area,
the gods
I
are
must make
nerfed
sure I have the strength to face them.
kind of sucks. Back in their heyday, bro, they could shake mountains and shit. Like, John Lee cleared the whole island just by fighting.
This time.
He didn't even mean to do it.
Definitely need to tell the Yashiro Commission about this.
And Venti was just he's probably a
See,
powerhouse
freaking out again.
back in the day. Because it's the same situation as before. So is this what the story is? It's just repetitive. Repetitive story.
Furuyama? Is that
Who
you?
the hell is Furiyama? Keymaster.
Almighty Shogun, what brings you back so soon? I thought you were off fighting a battle in a distant land.
This guy is 100% dead.
Fighting a battle in a distant land? Sounds like this guy's talking about 500 years ago, too.
Seems about right.
Allow me to introduce Furuyama. He is a tea master and a member of my retinue. Though blind, Furuyama is unparalleled in his ability to appraise tea. He brews some of the very finest tea in all of Inazuma.
He's also dead.
Excellency, you shower me with praise undeserved. I have simply had the good fortune to be in your Excellency's presence long enough to become acquainted with all the skills that are required of me.
Bro, humble as hell.
It sounds like the Almighty Shogun has brought a guest.
Hello.
I'm afraid I'm unable to serve you any respectable refreshments on account of the current situation. But please, sit and rest.
Bro, it's cool.
After all, it's quite a mess out there.
What should we do?
Ooh, I want to learn more about the past.
Oh, yeah. Sheesh.
Sheesh.
Everywhere out there. It's pitch black and loads of people have been injured.
I see. So, they have fought their way this far already.
That is true.
Most of the residents in this neighborhood have already escaped.
Bro, neighborhood.
Taking me with them
Yeah, you don't neighborhood
seemed
anymore, man.
pointless to me. So, I decided to stay.
What?
And now the
Why?
Almighty Shogun is here, I have even less reason to run away. Imagine if this was something that even the Almighty Shogun was powerless to resolve. Where could I possibly run to then?
How come you're not panicking?
People flee out of a desire to live on.
True.
And the desire to live on stems from a feeling of having unfinished business in life.
Or you just want to live.
No such thoughts, and I have no regrets.
Good.
The Almighty Shogun often speaks to me about her dreams over tea.
Oh, nice.
Just listening to her stories. I've been blind for many years, but her vivid descriptions took me on a splendid journey to all the most beautiful places in Inazuma. Over time, I've come to understand her mindset. Quite the romantic at heart.
Ooh.
A true dreamer.
Please don't try to sue me.
One thing she always says is, good things don't last forever. Everything changes, fades, disappears completely over the passage of time. And so, people must make the most of the life they have. Seize the chance to
This is a
enjoy it
freaking
while it lasts,
poet.
and have no regrets in the end.
Goddamn. That doesn't sound like it at all.
So you see, as bleak as things may be now, I have experienced countless
So she was like completely
wonderful
different
things in
from
life.
way back then. Okay.
No reason not to be satisfied.
Perhaps you are right.
It won't be long now before I have to say goodbye to the Almighty Shogun for the last time. Ah, what a pity. I'll never get to see what
There's a
Inazuma
joke
looks
to be
like
made
before
here,
the Almighty Shogun
but I'm not the
really
one who's gonna make it.
But I suppose it doesn't matter. Everyone says that Inazuma has turned dark now. But to me, it went dark a long time ago.
I mean,
Once this catastrophe
again, there is a joke to be made
is
here.
sure to spring forth anew. But even if I survived until then, I'd probably be a hopelessly befuddled old so-and-so by then. So,
So that's funny. I like him.
okay?
Okay.
Oh, goodness me. Speaking of befuddled, look at me rambling away to my heart's content and forgetting to serve the tea. The almighty Shogun comes to visit and I don't have the tea ready. A truly egregious loss of decorum.
I have no clue what any of these means of anything you just said, to be honest.
Where in the world is the tea set? I hope the others didn't smash it to smithereens in their hasty departure.
The others.
Can't see a tea set anywhere around here.
Really? But it's always been right by my side. Goodness gracious, what a fool I'm making of myself.
You know where to find a tea set?
I couldn't possibly have my guests fetch it themselves. That would be most discourteous indeed.
Don't worry about it. Take a rest. We'll be back right away.
Almighty Shogun, you're not going too, are you? No, no, no. Your humble servant implores you, not with the war raging outside.
This place is complicated. It's quite unlike the tea house in your memory.
Oh, what complicated on the statement.
But, well, okay. I never thought I'd see the day that I need the almighty Shogun to personally collect my tea set for me. I can't decide
times
whether it's
change.
a final regret or a final stroke of good fortune.
I'm actually gonna have to look for a tea set.
Where should we go to find a tea set?
I'm gonna have to go quite to the. I'm gonna go quite to the Kamisato estate. Are you joking? For a tea set? What the hell? Why do I have to go so far? She's alright.
So feeling very nostalgic for his tea.
Is he actually gonna make tea for us?
Oh, why don't we go to the Kamisato estate? There'll definitely be a tea set we can
I wonder if we'll see Ayato. We might see Ayato. Let's find out.
It's the traveler. And the almighty Shogun.
Yeah, don't shit yourself.
How might I be of assistance, Your Excellency?
Motherfucker.
Borrow a tea set from the Yashiro Commission.
Oh, sure. I'll fetch that for you right away.
Yeah, get moving. Get your
please
ass
step
moving.
into the courtyard and have a rest, almighty Shogun. Oh, and I'll inform my lord about your visit immediately. Ah, and the tea set. I'll bring it
Dude,
here as
shut
soon as
up.
it's ready.
Just get the shit.
Be at ease. I'm not here to see Commissioner Kamisato. Actually, I'd prefer to spend this time chatting with the traveler. Please.
Hehehe, I have more ranks.
No. I am your humble servant. I daren't think of my own convenience when the almighty Shogun graces me with her presence.
Oh my god, just
I'll deal with it right
just
away.
get moving, you bastard.
Well, it's not often we have the chance to chat. I'm sure you must have a lot of questions.
Was it really you that the tea master used to serve?
Right. Paimon wanted to ask that too. The almighty Shogun that he described didn't sound anything like you at all.
Oh, those two agree.
I seldom had the time to drink tea. Any free time I had was spent practicing martial arts.
Oh, this is before she was like really good at what she
Vast
does.
majority of cases, the one he made tea for was the former Electro Archon, who was also my sister,
I'm sorry.
Raiden Makoto.
I'm sorry.
May
I'm
well
sorry.
have
I'm
had an
sorry.
inkling about the
That was
deep
another one?
truth
And you have a
about the
sister?
Shoguns,
What?
but he always acted as if he was completely unaware of it. The philosophy of life that he shared with us just
So
now,
wait a minute. You have a
that
sister,
was Makoto's view on reality. She
and
always
she was an Archon before you.
Makoto had pretty different views, huh?
Where is Makoto now?
Indeed we did. It was the biggest.
I want to see this Makoto now. What the hell?
In her eyes, the most precious things in this world were dreams. The yearning for a better future held by living
Damn. So
beings.
this, I didn't even know that she had a sister. That blows my mind.
They are similar, but not identical. When you came charging into the plane of Euthymia, I saw human aspirations light up the sky far above in the form of countless stars.
Hell yeah, it did.
This somewhat
That's
struck me.
ambition.
Now, it seems like she was right. Well, I took the
Wait, was she like? I'm guessing she was her bigger sister
There
because
was a lot
you
going
know,
on beneath
she was
the
she was a Raiden before A.
Makoto
So
saw
yeah,
a bigger picture than I did.
Raiden Makoto.
In
I love
her
your name.
view, a dream
Mostly because I play Blaze Blue and Makoto is one of my
more
characters.
abstract
So yeah.
than ambition. An ambition is a yearning for something material or a concrete outcome. It is finite in nature and will be replaced by a new ambition in due course.
Visible.
Makoto was more concerned with the force that drives humans to constantly generate new ambitions in the first place. It is something innate, rooted in instinct. In other words, it is something eternal.
Quite a lot to take in.
Not really.
To put it
You're just
simply,
dumb.
Makoto wasn't concerned about outcomes.
She was concerned
I
about
didn't understand at the time.
the cause.
How can we say that we are maintaining eternity when things are constantly moving forward and evolving?
It's different types of eternity, so
I suppose what it comes down to is the definition of eternity she set out with.
it seems more in line of how humans view the world.
Yes, it does. I always thought that she must have grasped some elusive, arcane wisdom to arrive at the conclusions she did. But in the last analysis, Makoto's philosophy was, on the surface at least, an elegantly
Bruh.
simple one.
Hey, don't be talking about your
Notwithstanding, it was
sister
also
like
a
that.
more prudent choice, based on a more mature, far-sighted outlook.
Do you feel you're starting to understand her better now?
I want to be a voice actor for this game, man. Like in the future, if they give me the opportunity to voice act a character, I will take it and definitely voice act something.
I suppose that
I said the same thing twice there.
our
I'm not gonna lie.
differences have been reconciled.
Almighty Shogun, I found a tea set. This one in particular should be fit for your excellency's use.
It's quite beautiful. Thank you.
That was some good. I was watching her face there.
A humble
There was some
servant such as I does not
serious
deserve
like
the
animation
gratitude
shit.
of
That was
the
cool.
Almighty Shogun.
It's all good, sir. She's actually pretty chill.
Yeah, you need to relax.
Let us return. We ought not keep Furuyama waiting too long.
Alright, let's go. I'm surprised we haven't seen Kamisato Ayato. Maybe we'll see him in the next like story arc. Well, let's hope that we do. So yeah, the next story arc is about Yae Miko, which I'm very curious this will play through. I don't think I can't remember if there was a Yae Miko story arc with the first Raiden Shogun story arc. So there's a kind of contradiction in my mind there that I really can't remember if that happened or not. I do remember seeing her though in something of the sorts. So is Furuyama gone? He is gone.
Hey, where'd he go?
Probably disappeared.
He wouldn't have gone looking for a tea set himself, would he?
With the possum.
Or perhaps the ley lines did not have the power to sustain him for very long. As was the case with
I could make some tea for you.
earlier.
So we won't get to drink his tea?
Unfortunately.
We didn't even have a chance to say goodbye.
Oh, I hate you, Paimon.
The information held in the ley lines is complex and disorderly. The fact that we were able to meet him to begin with was a miracle of fate.
I wonder if we'll like to see like her god like friends. Cheer up, Paimon.
Well, this chance won't come often, and we do have a tea set. Perhaps I should try my hand at making us a
I
pot of tea.
really don't think that'll
I've
do
watched
well.
Furuyama brew tea on many occasions. I doubt I should have any major
I
problems
don't
doing it
trust
myself.
this. Bruise piping out tea set.
The tea is ready. Please give it a try.
I'm very curious to see
So
these
many
days.
thoughts were racing through my head as I was brewing it. I'm not sure how to explain it.
You don't need to. I understand.
You're right.
I'm not the type of conversations anyway.
Things we've seen today have brought back many memories for me.
I'm sorry for you.
I've been reminded of many people too.
Aww.
Kitsune Saigu, Makoto, and all the other friends who I watched pass even further back.
Yeah, she had a lot of friends and
Back
all
at
of them
the
dead.
Yashiro Commission,
So, yeah.
I kept the
Except for Yae
conversation
Miko.
reasonably
That's only
lighthearted.
because she's like a familiar, so there's that.
But now, I'd like to broach a heavier topic, if I may. The events of 500 years ago not only robbed me of my friend, Kitsune Saigu, They also took Makoto away from me. For good.
Oh,
He died in that disaster too?
I mean that was a great Arkham War, so there is a
She went
lot.
to Conria alone. Without telling me.
Wait, why? The fuck?
Unlike me, Makoto was no martial artist. Whenever similar crises had arisen in the past, I was always the
Did she
one to
fear
face
that you would
them
not make it
instead.
back this time?
But this time, the circumstances were so grave that Makoto had no choice but to leave me behind. Or perhaps it was more that she went ahead of me,
I would love to see Makoto.
put herself
I
in
feel
front of
so
me,
sad, though.
so that I would
I
remain
just can't
hidden.
believe so much of her friends died.
In any case, by the
And her
time
sister,
I
too.
realized what was happening,
Makoto had already.
yes, it was too late.
Damn. This is too emotional. And it's
I arrived
too late in the
only
night for me to be
time
watching
give her
the being things to feel so
I had
emotional.
already lapsed into unconsciousness by that point, so all I could do was enter into her mind. As far as you're concerned, it would be somewhere similar to the plane of Euthymia.
I mean, I have a sister too. I really don't want to tell her she's one of the thieves of Canada, but you know.
I cried bitterly. Even in those final moments, I couldn't understand her actions.
But hopefully you understand
Why
now.
did she go to Conria first, and not I? Why did she keep me in the dark about it? Was it to shield me? It was there and then that I resolved to pursue eternity. As a testament to that decision, I saved her realm of consciousness just before it collapsed
Oh,
completely.
so the plane of Euthymia is from Makoto. Okay.
When I returned to Inazuma, I was shocked to find that a great sakura tree had appeared on Mount Yogo. The tree that you know as the sacred sakura.
I'm sorry, appeared? Did someone's spirit manifest it?
That's exactly what everyone back then told me as well. That it had existed since time immemorial. They were so matter-of-fact about it, and couldn't at all understand what I was so surprised
So it was like it was there since the beginning.
No one questioned it. And yet, its presence contrasted so starkly with the area as I remembered it. It seemed as if I was the only one to have noticed it appear suddenly out of thin air.
Huh.
In the end, I simply had to accept that it was a miraculous effect of Makoto's consciousness.
Probably.
With the help of the sacred Sakura's power, I was finally able to overcome the monsters and quell the disaster in Inazuma.
This is all really hard to
Damn.
understand. Kinda beyond Paimon's level.
Simply put, Makoto's power, someone made that tree appear.
Yes. She had such a great love for this land and for its people. In this respect, I still do not compare to her.
Never could.
I
I'm
once told
joking.
myself that I would never speak of these events again.
Hey, hey, hey. Aether's harem, boys.
Is unbearable.
This is getting all I had, to be honest.
But even the tea that
There's
is
too
most
many.
bitter to the
Okay,
tongue,
now I'm not gonna say that.
once swallowed,
'Cause I'm gonna say there's too many girls in this harem, but then I'll just seem like a plebeian, so.
I came to terms with it all.
Yeah. Man's chasing after the harem gods themselves. I know the pain of separation too.
Oh, while we're on the topic, since you experienced that battle in person,
Have you seen my sister before?
Sister? I had heard that you were looking for your family.
Yes, I
You
am.
mean to say that she was somehow involved in the Conria disaster?
It's a long
what
story.
we've learned so far, it seems so, yeah.
I'm sorry. I wasn't there for the whole thing. By the time I arrived, the worst of the fighting was already over.
You basically got sent to 2 different dimensions.
Also, my mind was consumed entirely with the plight of Inazuma and the fate of those closest to me.
Damn it.
So, I am afraid I can't help you.
Then why does no one know anything about my sister? You were there 500 years ago.
But it can't be helped.
It's like getting repetitive at this point. Even John Lee and Venti didn't know anything.
You have experienced
this last cup of tea, let us honor the Tea Master's memory.
Please let it be good. Please let it be good. Please let it be good.
For giving us the chance to meet again.
We should go. Let's keep following the traces.
Okay. Reserve tea cup. A cup of tea has been left for Varama. How much did he actually perceive? How much did he let down? Okay, so where are we going now?
Very well. Based on my investigation so far, I believe this next pack of monsters should be the last.
Oh, okay. That was quick. The hell? But again, I've been playing these games. Well, this story. Where am I going, by the way? I'm so lost. Yeah, but honestly, I've been playing, Genshin stories for so long. I feel like I've just got numb to the fact how long the actual stories are. So it's like, at this point, 40 minutes or like an hour of recording for me is absolutely nothing. You see, it's sitting down, having to go through the recording, because I literally watched the entire thing back and edit out all the parts that I don't want to keep. And so what you're getting is most likely a chopped up version of what I'm doing. You know, so at that point, and then again, there's people who actually record this shit for like longer than me. And here I am complaining, Jesus, that's a big one. Let's go. It's time to end this. Inazuma shines eternal.
Please leave them to me.
I mean, I want to fight too, you know.
Hey! Are you sure you're alright? You're scaring us!
Fear not. Fighting is what I do best.
Okay. Are you serious? I'm playing as... Okay, I'm about to die. So let me just heal real quick. She's not gonna live if I use her like this. There we go. Let's just defense buff. Fight buff. Okay, now, you know, I could probably solo do this. So much shines eternal. So, a lot of stuff happened. And I always had the feeling that these rift hounds were from the Abyss. So, it's cool that my theory was correct. However, that means the Abyss is getting stronger. And... what the hell, why am I stunned?
You alright?
Why was I stunned? Hey? What's happening? Are you freezing? I don't like what's going, you know. I feel like something's gonna happen at the end. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What the hell? No, but shine again. What is happening? Why is she freezing though? Oh, I hate Riffon so much. Absolutely. Okay. What's going on? Hey yo. Yeah, I think it's about the time I deal with this. You don't look too good. What's wrong?
My apologies.
Don't worry about it. Just take a breather and get your strength back. We'll deal with the monsters.
What's happening? Hold on.
Look, that's the same light again.
Time for another trip down memory lane. Who's this? Shogunate. Fujiki.
Who are you? Almighty Shogun, you're here too. Are you injured, Your Excellency?
I'm quite all right.
You gotta remember this is an artificial body, so... okay...
We, the Shogunate Samurai, will defend the Shogun until the very end.
Damn, okay.
Come on, men. They're coming back for more. Let's get them.
What is this voice acting?
Don't. It's too dangerous.
Danger is our duty, ma'am. If we were the kinds to shy away from danger, we never would have taken up arms to begin with.
No need to worry, Almighty Shogun. When the situation looks bleak, we will draw on the power granted to us by the gods.
Damn.
Is that
Kami.
a vision?
That is a vision. Another extra one too.
It certainly is. I know the gods are omnipotent, and their willingness to grant their power to humans means they have high expectations for us.
Wait, do they all have visions?
If the Almighty Shogun is in trouble,
Now of all times is the moment for us to honor that.
So that's how samurai of that era understood visions, huh?
I guess so. So full of hope. Oh,
Nobody knew where your excellency
Shit.
had gone, and we were starting to despair. But now we've found you. You're right here with us. Just the sight of you appearing before us once more has reignited the hope in
did
our
you like
hearts.
leave them for a bit after, you
This
know,
hope
Makoto
is the
died?
light that will guide us out from the darkness.
Everyone on me!
I'm sorry, I don't know why I found that so funny.
Affirmative, but watch your backs.
I don't know why I found that so funny.
Protect the almighty Shogun!
Let's go. It's time. Fight, fight, fight.
Worthless. Here. Worthless.
You guys are nothing at all.
Shine down. Now you shall perish.
Oh, that's how my Shogun hits. Let's go. Bro, I do so much damage. What the frick?
Let's light it up.
Never realized how strong I was, you know. Easy slaps. I was sick.
It seems like their attacks are finally over.
Fujiki, good job.
I've never fought so fiercely before.
Thank you all.
Do they all have visions?
Are you okay? Maybe you should keep resting.
Yeah, you don't look too well.
I'm fine. I feel much better.
Maybe you should go
already.
back to the planet you told me. Yeah.
Fought phenomenally. It was
Oh,
truly
bro, he has a
awe-inspiring.
cryovision. That's cool.
The monsters will definitely come back. And when they do, it'll be more than a few Rift Hounds this time. Quickly, escort Her Excellency back to Inazuma City and regroup with the General's forces as soon as possible.
Bro, the war is over.
When everyone sees the almighty Shogun safely
Oh, he has a
returning,
Dendro vision. Oh, that's cool. So Dendro is a Hydra. It looks like Hydra, to be honest.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
Well,
We will stay here and guard against the monsters' advance.
I like how all of them have visions. That's cool.
Get any further.
Yeah, 3
We are
elements.
brothers in arms.
Oh, it's Animo. So Animo, Cryo, and then Electro. That's sick.
Monsters that come our way.
I mean, they are vision users, so. You have no business disrupting the reality they are experiencing.
just leave it to us. Fighting is what we do best. But the almighty Shogun is the only one of us with the power to change the present state of affairs. Only Her Excellency can turn back the tide of despair and lead us onward into the future.
Yeah, I agree.
What kind of threat faces Inazuma? We will always place our faith in the almighty Shogun.
Isn't that like. Anyway, what's wrong?
Thank you all very much. I promise you that I will create a bright future for Inazuma. I should not have left it this late to make this promise. But from this moment forth, know that I shall be true to my word.
Don't worry, Your Excellency. We will never doubt your word as long as we live.
That's funny.
With you leading us, we will claim back everything that Inazuma has lost.
Glory to the Shogun.
Farewell, fellow warriors.
They're gone.
Was that a promise to them, or a promise to yourself?
It was both.
Oh.
The people's sacrifice has always caused me immense pain. But in dwelling on the tragedy, I overlooked their splendor.
I don't know what that word means. I don't know what that word means either.
Brightly they shone in their final moments. The result being that in the centuries since their sacrifice, I have dishonored their will. You
I
can take
don't
the
know
view
how I feel about that.
Whatever I say to them is meaningless. Because they are but disembodied memories held in the ley lines. But even so, they are due a resolution. I owe it to them, and to all the people who have placed their faith in me to date.
Finally, madame.
Paimon thinks that even if it's a few hundred years later,
A
they're
few
doing
hundred.
right by them now.
That's 5
And that's
centuries.
what counts.
Thank you for your comforting words. But this is my basic duty as Inazuma's Archon. And I have neglected it for far
At least
too
you
long.
realize that.
I used to think just like that samurai. That I was first and foremost a warrior. And my only duty was to face whatever challenge.
Well, you're a
came my
leader,
way.
so
But what Inazuma needs more than a warrior is someone like Makoto. Even though I am utterly unlike Makoto
that is
and can
true.
never become the person she was,
That's
I
true.
still need to do the things that she would have done.
Humans are worthy of your trust.
Yes, they are. They are strong.
Wait,
and
is the A
resilient,
banner back up? I need to get her constellation, so I might as well pull on it.
As the Raiden Shogun they revere, I should not be the one to hold them back.
Yep.
Well said. Sounds to Paimon like you figured things out.
Yeah, it seems like you know you want
Change
to
will
lead the
come to
nation forward
Inazuma,
now.
and with it, new possibilities. This will take time,
Mhm.
but eventually,
Mhm.
the future will bring healing to the scars of the past.
Mhm.
No matter how long it takes, I am committed to bringing this to fruition. This is my promise.
Nice.
Now that we've dealt with the Rift Hounds, this matter is halfway resolved. It does not appear that the threat will escalate for the time being. I will leave the Tenryo and Yashiro commissions to handle the follow-up work, such as investigating the origins of this incident and tending to the root system.
Uh-huh.
Alrighty then, let's move on.
What am I gonna do now?
It looks calm on the outside, but Paimon bets her emotions must be all over the place right now.
I agree, you know.
She seems to have changed a lot since we last met her.
Is she going?
What's wrong, eh? Come on, keep up.
What the hell? You good? Hey?
What's going on? Are you feeling unwell again?
My body... I can't move it.
Okay, wait, hold on. Guys. Listen. We're gonna be good here. We're gonna be kind-hearted people. But if it was, another situation, your boy might have to do something dumb bad.
It looks like the situation is more serious.
I wonder what's
than I
happening to her,
thought.
though. We should get you back to the city.
No need. She is calling me.
I'm sorry, what?
The time has come.
What's happening? Sure, I got you.
Can you help me walk?
I got you.
I need to go to the cave below the Grand Narukami Shrine.
Okay.
Why? What's in there?
Don't ask questions. We'll get there. When we get there, relax.
A battleground. One where I shall sever ties with the past.
I'm sorry, what's
Take
gonna
the
happen?
First steps into the future.
I am so curious to know what's gonna happen now. Go to the cave below the Grand Arkham Shrine. I'm perplexed, right? So I'm so lost. Anyway, so why is your body stiffening like that? Is it because of her being? I feel like it's because she's been out for so long, or like something is happening, man. I don't know. Honestly. But why? I don't know why she gotta go to the battleground. Apparently, I don't know what's happening to me. To be honest with you. Well, this place. I've been here in a while either. I forgot this place even existed. To be honest with you.
We're finally here. The entrance should be nearby.
Okay. What in the? This was not here last time I came.
Whoa! Where'd that Torii gate come from?
Are you alright?
It's getting worse again. But it's fine. I'm happy. I'm about to put an end to it.
I'm sorry, what is happening? Sounds like you're about to kill something.
This is a place I once sealed off with my own hands. The entrance to Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness.
Oh, hold on. This is your big sister's realm of consciousness?
It looks like she will no longer allow me to do with this body.
Who is this she you're referring to?
Huh? What are you talking about? And who is she? Makoto?
Who is it? Who?
Follow me.
What is happening, bro? What are we doing? She got sucked in. What is happening?
I'm dizzy. Where did we get sucked?
Where the hell are we this time?
Whoa.
This shit was beautiful. God damn. This is look. It does look a lot like the planet of Euthymia.
Look over there. It's another A.
Is it the Shogun? Is it Raiden?
We meet again, traveler. This body is an assistant to the one within, but it is also the guardian of the rules.
Oh my god, 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 bro, I know something opposite with the freaking Raiden Shogun, so I was like thinking she has to be Raiden Shogun, right? But we're actually gonna fight her. A's gonna take full control of the body. Bro, this is about to be so cool. Oh my god.
Should the one within wish to stray from the rules, this body shall stand in her way.
Holy shit, we're about to throw hands. This is so freaking cool. I did not expect this.
You have walked the realm in my body, and you appear to have grasped the true essence of eternity.
Uh-huh.
You believe your present self has greater certainty than your former self. Thus, you believe your present self is correct, don't you? But have you really been enlightened with new ideas? Or have you been degraded by irreversible erosion? I'm here to show you my answer.
This is
warriors, and the dialogue we must now have shall be conducted
I'm
by the blade.
so ready for this. Let's do this.
Wait. The atmosphere in here just took a turn.
Let's do this. Come on, I'm ready. I'm itching for the fight.
Are you alright now?
The discomfort I was experiencing earlier was caused by the Shogun rejecting my continued use of her body.
Makes sense.
As she indicates, once I started entertaining the idea of change, I became hostile in her eyes. But inside a realm of consciousness, I exist independently of her. She cannot affect me in this way. Though she is a puppet, the Shogun has her own consciousness.
Makes sense.
When necessary.
So it's to sever ties. It's to sever ties with the Shogun. Okay, let's do this. This is our system to safeguard against modifications to eternity.
Paimon gets that everyone has their internal battles.
This is awesome. I love this. This is so cool.
Hey, showdown with the Shogun? Never thought we'd see that.
But she's ready to throw hands. Look at that stance.
The Shogun are... No. The Shogun herself is the manifestation of my past ideals. The very foundation stone of eternity. It shall not be easily swayed.
Let's do this.
I would not
Enough
try to
talk.
change her
I want to fight.
if it wasn't necessary.
Isn't there any other way? Can't you talk it through?
I'm actually really happy she's taking full control of the body. You know, I don't know why I feel so happy about this. Ace is someone who leaves herself and then scared root.
They both just want the best for Inazuma.
Paimon, if you don't shut up.
My form is a symbol of
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
which has been vested power over all the realm. It is the cohesive embodiment of all that constitutes the Raiden Shogun. It inherits A's pain, the pain of inevitable loss that comes as she moves forward. So too does it inherit her determination to reach eternity.
Okay.
Every action undertaken is for the sake of resisting erosion. Determination, courage, love, hatred, all of these will be degraded and distorted by the incessant flow of time. Only rules shall remain constant for eternity. Those were my thoughts when I created you. Now, They are towering obstacles that I have no choice but to overcome.
That's
You wish to
too.
make yourself my enemy?
I'm so ready for this, bro.
I am your past, the everlasting law, the guardian of eternity.
This is giving me chills.
And I am she who promised a dream to her subjects. Raiden A.
Let's go!
In the end, even the proud and mighty
Holy shit, I'm about to dead.
was cut down.
I need to heal, I need to heal. Bro, I did not read this my character's health was so low. What the frick? We're good. Let's do this. Okay.
Though your blade has been cleansed of her blood and filth, never shall it
Let's go.
shine as brightly as it once did.
Let's go, come on. Come on. The battle of the century. Even the music is picking up.
Weak.
Okay, okay. Okay. Dodge it. Bro, she is so strong.
Illusion shattered. Weak.
Oh, oh. Let's go. Come on then. Shines eternal. Oh, I missed. Come on. Come on then. Come on then. Come on then. This is how... I ain't gonna lie, but this is... Whoa. 1, 2, 3. You missed. Bro, she is so strong.
Now you shall perish.
Come on then. Oh, bro, the battle of the Archons. The two.
Lightning falls on the
No, you don't. No, you don't.
that once filled the skies fell to the ground as pit
How
black
dare
rain.
you talk... Wait, is she healing?
As long as the ley lines flow, the relentless erosion of time will never stop.
Bro, she's healing. That's not fair. That's not... That's what I'm saying. What the hell?
Inazuma
Okay,
shines
bring it.
eternal.
I cannot die. I cannot die. I cannot die.
Shadow.
This is not good. But she's super... why am I this strong? Why? I'm not the same person. Why am I not this strong? Oh shit, I'm about to die again. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. This is really bad. It's really, really bad. Come on then. But why is she so strong? Why am I what the fuck? We're the same person. Why am I not on this level?
Now you shall perish. Illusions of destructions.
What the she's what the fuck? Wrong one. Is it you? Are you the real one? Bro, I already see the title I'm gonna put in this video. No, you don't. Are you serious? I did not hit the real one the whole entire time. I have no stamina. I have no stamina.
Inazuma shines eternal.
Okay, that was some big damage.
The divine lightning that envelops all of Inazuma.
Don't you dare! Oh my gosh, healed again.
There shall never be another. Never. For the rest of time.
Bro, I'm gonna die. By the way, can we just take in how fucking epic the music is? I'm sorry to curse right now, but the music is epic. The music is ridiculously epic. Ow. I have no stamina. What?
Shine down. Torn to oblivion.
Come on. Yeah, we're not ready. You may be stronger than me. And she literally has all of her Inazuma things. What?
Sweeps the land.
Where is she? No, you don't.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'll win this. I will win this.
Illusion shattered.
That was a hard hit.
This ends now.
You sure about that, motherfucker? Let's go. We got.
Lightning falls on the land of eternity. To oblivion.
You lost.
Crumbles before.
That was so epic. That was so epic. That was so cool. I cannot stress how cool that was. This is the end.
It appears your martial prowess has not dulled. But how long can your will remain strong?
Oh, please, I'm not ready for round 2. I didn't even know either. Surely the Shogun puppet isn't invincible.
In this realm of consciousness, her existence is tenacious indeed.
So how do we beat her?
She was built to resist erosion. Her will is stronger than any other living being.
And she's ridiculously strong too.
You and me.
Then, does that mean this is gonna be a never-ending battle?
Maybe. But I have to prove to her that my present will is no product of erosion. The future I shall forge
I love
will be
that. She's
a
so
land
nice, her like that too.
one
That's
that
so
will be
cool,
resistant
man.
to erosion. If I don't do this, the Shogun's rules can never change, and Inazuma can never move forward. This is my duty. No matter how long this battle may last, months, years, centuries, and no matter how many times we must fight, I will defeat her.
Well, what happened to Inazuma in the meantime?
500 years ago, humanity proved their strength in battle. Here in the present, they rely on their ambition to challenge wayward practices, tear them out like the diseased wood of an old sakura tree, so that new, healthy branches might spring to life in their place.
But her powers are activated, by the way.
It is about time that I learned to trust them.
But can you bear to leave humanity to go alone?
I understand that. But if the dreams of which Makoto spoke are true eternity, a short moment for which the Shogun does not exist is nothing to fear. I fight for the everlasting future of Inazuma. However long the battle may last, it is but a drop in the ocean of eternity. I vow to the subjects of Inazuma that I shall one day return. This is my oath. Please, be my witness. During my absence, I place everything in Miko's hands.
Oh, so this is where the second part of the story comes in. Okay.
Pass on my words.
Don't you dare do it. A. Bro, what the This is the most... I say this every time. I'm blown away by the stories of you know, I'm so blown away.
What do we do? Are we really just gonna leave A and the Shogun to keep on duking it out in there forever?
I mean, we have no choice.
Making sense. And maybe this is the only way to change the Shogun's rules, but still.
This cannot be the only way. We have to talk to Yamiko, man.
Also, A can be pretty stubborn at times and has a history of rushing into difficult situations.
That is true.
What if she gets too obsessed with winning and she forgets why she's there in the first place? It could happen. And then she might never leave again.
Our work here isn't done.
Yeah, we should help her out, like we did last time. The quicker she gets through this, the better. Is there any way we can cut down how long she needs to spend in there? Or, you know, help her win the fight? Well, whatever. We can't let anything bad happen to A while she's
Again, let's ask Yamiko.
Oh, but we also can't get in there anymore.
Hmm.
Okay, well, first things first. We gotta find a way back in. Oh, come on, brain juice.
What the hell is a brain juice?
Okay.
Finally, goddamn.
If we both ram into it at the same time really hard.
Come on, that's not gonna work. You know that's not gonna work. We need to talk to Yamiko.
Oh, you're right. Paimon nearly forgot about her.
I'm too excited. Calm down.
Who knows if she really understands these...
She probably does. She broke into A's one before.
No one else we can turn to. Alright, up the mountain we go.
Okay, that's the end for this one, right? Oh, wait, no? We're actually gonna... Oh, okay, we're starting... Are we starting the second one time? No, this is probably the end one. Right, where we talk to her and then we start the second part after we don't talk to her. Makes sense.
Someone's not in the best of moods.
Yeah.
You're all tangled up in another situation.
Actually, it kind of involves you too.
For you. I hope you realize how lucky you are. If it
Why
was
is she
anyone
so,
else, I
like-
don't think I'd have the patience to keep greeting them with a smile after the first few times.
Listen, lady. This isn't time to be flirting.
That was a figure of speech. Do you understand? Nitpicking my turns of phrase. The sheer audacity.
Freaking love Yamiko. Paimon gets to the point.
Oh, yeah. Something really big's happened. It's A. She...
Yep. Okay, we're explaining everything, basically.
Oh, okay, I see. So, A's decided decided to palm Inazuma off on the humans, while she goes off on her own to fight a fierce battle that doesn't even have an end date.
Well, when you put it like that.
Stubborn. Jumps straight to the most extreme course of action imaginable, presumes her sheer will can see her through, despite a near impossible goal that requires nothing short of the very peak of her abilities. Yes, that sounds like A, all right.
I love this.
You know as well as I do that she's always been like
True.
this. Why start fretting about it
This
now?
dude was more serious than anything up till now.
Rushed into it without thinking.
Yes, she also did that.
Well put. Oh, she acts like such a child sometimes.
That's why we need you.
You seem to be under the impression that I am able to offer some sort of help. Who gave you that idea?
Her. Me.
She's playing dumb. She's doing this on purpose, for sure.
She just wants to irritate you.
You're learning, little one. But really, the truth of the matter is that I don't know much more about Raiden Makoto's realm of consciousness than you do.
Oh.
All I know is that it's the foundation of the sacred Sakura. And from what I've heard, it's a little different from A's plane of euthymia.
It's more calm.
Because Raiden Makoto is no longer alive?
I think so.
Not just because of that. The nature of the space itself is different in some way. But I can only speculate. You're the ones who have actually been there, so you tell me.
I didn't notice any. The battles were so fierce. I didn't pick up anything was happening.
Anyway, we needn't worry about the details too much. It'll just be a little difficult to explain things later on, that's all. First things first. Follow me to the entrance.
Okay. Return to the secret realm. Yeah, well, we're here already. I was going to teleport. Then since teleport was already here, but yeah. We do what we do. How far is this again? It's this way. I ain't gonna lie though, this is one of the longest ones I've played though, like in terms of story.
Now then, I always have my ways.
Why are we in the water?
It's just a question of how crafty I need to be.
Okay.
To the outsider, the realm of consciousness is a very abstract concept. Luckily, I'm A's familiar, so I can sense her rough whereabouts. In other words, even though I can't pinpoint the exact spatial location of this realm, I can still send you to where A is.
Nice.
So, it's abstract, but has a location, but you don't know where it is, but you can still send us there. What?
A lot of contradictions, I know.
No need to try and understand it. Let me put this simply. Right now, she is surrounded by chaos. Everything is turbulent and disordered. If you try to force your way in, you could be swept away by a giant wave that sets you down in an unknown corner of space-time.
Oh.
This is precisely why when entering the plane of euthymia, it's much safer if you place your consciousness in a physical object first.
What? Alright, well, Paimon's staying here then. You two can go in.
Paimon, you're not gonna abandon me, are you?
Suit yourself. Worst case scenario, all we stand to lose is A. So what's the big deal?
No Raiden Shogun, huh? Or Raiden A.
It up to here with both of you! Oh, fine! Paimon's coming too.
I mean, you never had a choice.
Oh. Well, if you're quite sure, then of course. Now, I shall send you on your way.
Okay. She's gonna have difficulty, isn't it?
I say.
What is it?
Oh, nothing. It just seems extraordinarily chaotic, that's all. My suspicions have been confirmed.
Okay.
By the way, remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only a strong enough will can prevent you from being swallowed by the giant waves of abstract space. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
Okay.
Well then, the door's open. Hop on in. I'll stay outside and provide what stability I can. I'll be ready to respond if anything happens. I'm placing my god in your capable hands.
I don't know how I feel about that, to be honest.
For my sake, and for Inazuma's, please. Bring her back.
Oh, it ain't over yet. Wrong too, motherfucker.
Nico, you better know what you're doing.
We will not fail.
That's enough chatter. Get to work.
Okay, goddamn, shit. Bossy as hell. Going back in. Here we go again. Miho with the sick ass animations again. This shit is so cool.
Remember to focus constantly on your heartfelt wishes when you enter inside. Only if you are strong enough can I deliver you to the right destination.
But they're still fighting. This shit is so cool. I'm back.
How can this be? You have returned. But how were you able to get back in? And how come you have not changed at all in all these years?
All these years, what?
This is a duel to remember. It is as if we have returned to the moment when the laws of eternity were first established. Your will today is as strong as it was back then. Over countless battles, not once have you lost.
Damn.
And never have you shown the slightest hesitation.
Damn.
Had I made all enemies of eternity stand against you, you still would not have wavered. For your firm commitment to enforcing the rules, you have my
She has lost
admiration
purpose.
too. You bring honor to the title of Guardian of Eternity. Now these two return once more to this space. An inevitability of
I'm about to end this whole shit.
Then, let this be our final duel. The conclusion to that which began 500 years ago.
I'm so ready.
Final duel? So you're finally willing to stand back, traveler.
Are you going to put an end to all of this? Am I gonna have to fight her again?
I'm going to be the start of something new.
Am I...
The time our duels took to fight.
Oh, here we go again. Oh my god, and I have no I keep starting this shit with no... I need to make some delicious sweet anime again. Again, buffs. What's this?
There is no escape.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? What in the name of Hinokami bullshit? Bro, she just went fucking Bankai mode. Oh no. I won, bro. Why am I not this strong? Why am I not this strong, bro? Like, come on, man. Bro, look at her, bro. Bro, look at her outfit. What the fuck? Why am I not this strong? I want this. This is so cool, though. Okay. I'm sorry, what the fuck is happening? Oh no, my god, what the, bro, she's using Amaterasu, what the hell? Bro, she went anime mode, oh no. Okay, back off. Where's she going now? Bro, that form is so cool, dude. Like, what the hell, bro? Why is our form so cool looking? Sorry, how do I... Oh, I need to jump it. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I'm gonna die. Yes. Bro, I cannot be... This is ridiculous. I barely done anything to her too, you know, and I realized this. I'm not inferior. Come on, man. I'm trying to do as much damage as possible. Half health. Come on. Bro, why this shirt form is so cool, man. I want that form. I feel like I got a nerf version A. Same thing with Child, man. They really be giving us these things we can never have. I feel like this will be a new domain. Alright, we're safe in here. Bro, she just cut time and space. I never realized what she did. She cut time and space. What the fuck is happening? She took away my elemental abilities. What the hell? I forgot she could do this. This is not good. Thank God I have so much food. Come on. Come on, Raiden. You just got me win at this point. Let's freaking go.
This is the end. You have won.
Please let me get her final form, because that shit was so cool.
But it seems my belief was baseless.
Man, this is
and I underestimated
I
your
want
spirit.
these forms, man. Give me these forms. You clickbaited the shit out of me with Child, and you're doing the same thing with Raiden Shogun.
Way to embrace the future. You need not worry about the future. And you aren't alone. I know your power more than anyone else. Had I relied upon my strength alone, I would have lost this duel for sure.
This is so cool.
My reason for fighting redefined my martial prowess and redrew my limits. I now carry the gaze of the myriad of expectant eyes that look to the light in the heavens. And whenever I think of this, I feel something stirring within Muso Ishin.
I believe that's her fighting style.
I inherited from
Oh,
Makoto
okay.
seems to be trying to guide me, to encourage me.
Wait, that's her sword? That's their sister's sword? Bro.
Just
Yeah.
now in the heat of battle, it seemed to unleash a new and unfamiliar power. This power is beyond the limits of my understanding. This blade belonged to Makoto.
Yeah, like they put in brackets.
Perhaps it
The
could
previous
only
Shogun.
respond to me with its full power
That's funny.
when I truly understand and believe in her. When I clasped Muso Ishin in my hands, I had the feeling that she was by my side once again. It was at once a familiar feeling and a strange one. Makoto barely wielded a blade in her life, and yet her blade brings me closer to her.
Damn.
You have my approval.
Thank you.
Your present will is not the product of erosion. I shall no longer stop you from attempting to modify the rules. From this day forth, this body will remain your assistant.
So will she be in
I
the
won't
realm
design
of...
any more rules that can never be changed. You used to represent my past,
Uh-huh.
but from today onward, you are me.
Are they fusing? Fusion?
Makoto never saw me as a fearless weapon.
Huh?
Likewise, I should not regard you as a mere tool. You truly have changed.
Bro.
I suppose this is what humans call growth. I understand. I shall become your shadow, just as you were once Makoto's shadow. The duties I perform will not change.
Okay.
But as a warrior, I look forward to the chance to fight like this again in the future.
Please don't.
Do you say this because you have not yet reconciled yourself with your defeat? It was simply a new experience for me. One that is worth reliving.
Have you finished fighting then? Like, for real?
This was so interesting. What's happening now? I swear if Makoto shows up, I'm gonna flip my shit. Okay, thank God. Misho Isen is glowing.
Hello, A. And greetings, those who have come to bear witness.
Oh my God, they keep blowing my mind.
Raiden Makoto, the previous
They
elected
keep
architect.
blowing my mind. Oh my
Failed
God.
my duties and left you all to pick up the pieces.
Are you serious? As Makoto?
I'm so happy. You've come so
Bro,
far.
bro, I'm feeling emotions.
I always knew he would make it here in the end. I left a faint fragment of my will in Muso Ishin, so that in the moment that you unleashed its full power, I too would be released. A convoluted way to reach you, but... well, you held such deeply entrenched views.
They sound
of
so
time.
similar. It's probably because they're sisters, but goddamn.
There
was no time to wait for you to have a change of heart. Please forgive me. All I could do was find some way to wait until you came to me. But you never mentioned this to me. Everything happened so suddenly. I'm sorry. I've always felt terrible for having to entrust Inazuma to you all of a sudden. I should have been the one to impart these ideas to you, a little at a time, to dissuade you from your pursuit of stillness. Did you know what was about to happen in Conria? I had some sense of it. That place was not somewhere that any Archon could afford to ignore. In my present form, I can no longer perceive time. I don't know how long we have been separated before this reunion, and I don't know what Inazuma has experienced in the meantime. But I know that this must have been an extremely arduous journey for you. And I'm sure you must have wanted to shed tears many times along the way. Don't look down on me. See? You admit it. It was with this possibility in mind that I left a parting gift for you. Something to soothe Inazuma's pain. Here, take it, before my last shred of consciousness fades away. But it is you who must take the most important step.
Again with the sick ass animations.
The light turned into a seed?
The miracle tree that blesses the people, in this moment new to the world and yet to be known. When to plant it, where it shall bloom. She who brings it into being must let her heart and dreams decide. Grant it life, eh? Is it really? Eternity extends time into infinity. Dreams illuminate each moment within. When both shine in unison, the sacred Sakura blooms from the darkness, finally free from the clutches of the heavenly principles.
Wait.
Now the nightmare has dissipated, and reality is made whole. The vision we both yearn for is still further ahead. My only regret is that I cannot witness Inazuma's future, nor can I walk this journey with you. Do you know, I am so happy right now, because my final wish has now come true. Your polearm once protected me from countless calamities. For this, I've always felt indebted to you. Though I could never repay you in full, this sacred Sakura will buy you some time until you are ready to awaken and embrace the new. What do you think? Did it do the trick? This time, it really is goodbye, eh? Goodbye, Makoto.
You know when a story is so good, you just shut up and feel like crying. That was amazing. That was one of the best stories I've played.
So the A of the present planted the sacred Sakura in the realm of consciousness, and it took root in the Inazuma.
Basically, that's why she couldn't remember who planted it, because it was she who planted it, and it was basically planted in the past by her present self. That shit is so cool. Like, god damn.
No matter what you make of it, it's quite incredible.
Bro, Makato's power had the power. She had the power to transcend time. What the hell?
Makoto's power. Her understanding of eternity.
So wait, the Electro Archons could affect timelines? What the hell?
Is a concept intimately connected with time. When you begin to touch on eternity, the concept of time becomes murky.
I saw wonderful things inside that place. Time was moving forward and backward at the same time.
A place where time is meaningless and cannot be understood with ordinary logic. So that was the turbulence I was sensing.
This was so cold, bro. This storyline was so cold. I thoroughly enjoyed every second of it.
And yet, that sense of disorderliness has now.
Also, I'm really hoping at some point they implement transformations into this game, because I would love to transform A into her, like, into the Raiden Shogun battle form. That should remind me of what's this dude? Ashura, bro. That's so cool.
That it was Makoto's power alone.
I know what you mean. Perhaps
Isarot.
Makoto got a higher power involved in all of this.
Isarot? What the hell's that? I've heard that before. Oh, I can't remember what it is.
Her solution is what saved us all. Without the sacred Sakura, Inazuma would likely have been completely swallowed up centuries ago by that disaster and the filth.
I know you've always perceived there was something special about the sacred Sakura, but to me, it has always been there. You've tried in the past to prove to me that there's a connection between the sacred Sakura and Makoto's consciousness. But unfortunately, you never did persuade me, did you?
Well, now you know.
No. But I understand why now. It was because the sacred Sakura hadn't even been planted then.
But don't you think that tree looked a lot different than how it does now?
Yeah, I also agree.
The sacred Sakura is within my purview at the shrine, so obviously I get to prune it exactly how I like it.
Now we see who's pulling the
That's funny.
strings.
I'm joking. That tree has been through a lot since it first sprouted. We have the loving care of Kitsune over the ages to thank for how it appears today. And obviously I played my part too. It's fair to say that very little time passed between the moment you came out of that realm and the moment you re-entered it. But in that same time, centuries of battling took place on the inside.
I'm guessing so.
Traveler, if I'm guessing correctly, you were repeating your wishes to yourself in your mind, weren't you?
Is that significant?
At that time, I could sense A's whereabouts, but I also sensed anomalies in the flow of time within that space. Suffice to say, time added a whole new dimension to our search. Simply establishing a location was not sufficient. Fortunately, your will was strong enough that the turbulence carried you to the moment in time most likely to be the intersection of all that you were wishing for. The flow of turbulence may well have been influenced by Makoto, but it took everyone's efforts combined to ultimately help A. So this time, it looks like thanks are due to you.
Does that mean it wasn't by chance that we ended up at the final duel?
Oh, so that's what they meant.
To be there to witness what was going to happen?
An inevitability of fate.
I thought that the flow of time was the same on the inside and the outside. So it was a great shock to me.
No wonder you thought it was like years that have passed.
My first thought was, has a great disaster befallen Inazuma?
No, wait, why would I?
It turned out you had come to rescue me. You came for my sake, to help me reach the
I basically
best
skipped all the
possible
battles.
outcome. You too have my thanks. You have done much for me, and I will never forget it.
A, how are you feeling now?
Probably really good.
My body has fully recovered, and the Shogun's will no longer fights against me.
Nice.
Always thrilled to hear you're in good health. But I was really asking about your emotions. Have you managed to calm down? After all, you saw Makoto in there, didn't
Bro,
you?
even I felt like crying.
I only heard her voice. I wouldn't say I saw her. I'll be fine. It brought a few things back, of course, but I've made my decision to move forward. I have to say, this has reminded me once again just how brilliant Makoto was. She predicted all the ways in which Inazuma's future could unfold, all the way back then. She even factored my immaturity into her plan.
Of course. Of course she did. You're her sister.
It's all thanks to her that Inazuma lived to see this day.
Makoto was brilliant.
I just planted a seed.
Your will and hers were both indispensable.
Yeah, it was thanks to everything you did that you got to see her again. That's amazing!
The final act might be getting a simpler one, but getting there was the result of countless efforts coming together. Just because the cause and effect ended up a bit back to front doesn't mean you should have undervalue the part you played.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Today, at long last, you and Inazuma finally emerge from the shadows cast by the events of centuries past. Makoto and you are Inazuma's past and future, and both are indispensable.
It's rare to hear such comforting words from you. I graciously accept them.
Let's go.
Oh, come on. You only think it's rare because you never used to listen to a word I say.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Makoto said the exact same thing.
Great minds think alike, hmm? I wonder, does that qualify me to maybe take the position of Shogun for a couple of days?
No.
Actually, no. Forget that. Far more trouble than it's worth.
We will have to end the frivolities there. There is much work to be done.
Yep.
The Shogun and I will closely review the Inazuma of today to find out where things currently stand. Then, we will give careful consideration to the future. After that, I will abolish the Sakoku decree.
Finally, goddamn.
Really? That's huge news!
Took way too long.
I am no longer pursuing an eternity defined by stasis. In which case, there is no further need to keep the nation under lock and
Oh,
key.
let's go.
I don't doubt that many challenges lie ahead for Inazuma.
But all of those challenges will be born new opportunities.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sumeru is coming, boys. That was a long chapter, but it was one of the best ones I've played to date. Anyway, guys, we do have the second part of this to do, and that's with Yae Miko. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a long one. It's currently 1:30 in the morning, and with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.